I guess finally, just talk about the excitement of heading into fall practice and getting ready for this season. You know, we've talked about this kind of off the record before, but just the fact that in your career, when your team's made the Final Four that first time, it's usually helped kind of marinate within the, within the players and them kind of getting that experience and knowing what it takes to get back there. Just talk about this team and that process, and just in general how you kind of go into the season, looking forward to the process of trying to get back there.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me take the last half of your earlier question and talk about the Big Ten schedule for a moment, and then I'll talk about the preparation to try and get back to the Final Four. The Big Ten Conference is going to be, in my estimation, the strongest it's ever been. What I mean by that is not just one great team at the top like Penn State has been for the last 3 or 4 years, but team after team after team is going to be returning a boatload of seniors with aspirations to move up the ladder as quickly as possible. I think I just voted myself on the preseason poll. I voted Penn State number 1. I voted Illinois number 2, and I voted us number 3. I don't want any part of being voted number 1. Because whoever gets that designation is probably going to be a real target for everybody. But then after that comes Purdue, Michigan, Ohio State, all these teams that are going to be gunning for the top half of the conference. The 2 programs that I think are going to be surprises this year are Michigan State and Northwestern. Both teams that have traditionally been finishing in the bottom third of the conference. I would be surprised to see one of those 2 teams claw their way up into the top half. So the Big Ten is going to be tough, as it always is. Getting back to the Final Four, I think one of the first things that our players said to each other in the locker room after the loss to Texas when we were at the Final Four down in Florida was, we just squandered an opportunity. And that's how we all felt. And that one line, that one phrase, I think reflects exactly how the team is feeling. We got there and we didn't play as well as we could have. So we squandered the opportunity to show people what we would look like at our best. And that single reality will drive us to put ourselves into a position to get back to the Final Four more than anything else will. I don't think there's no Megan Hodge from Penn State this year. There's no Destiny Hooker from Texas. I don't believe there's any player in the country of that caliber. So it kind of leaves the door open for quite a few teams to fight their way into the Final Four and win a national championship, and we hope to be one of those teams.
Thank you, Mike, and we'll catch up during fall practice.
All right, Steve. Thank you.
Cool.
Good.
A lot of information.
I hope I remembered the names right.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you pointed out Brandon. I forgot her when I asked the question.